Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stone House. Today I'm going to do some odds and ends kinds of things. Just things that need to be done before winter hits. As you can see, I've switched back to the toque. It's 50 degrees outside. Had a real hard frost. And like I said, there's some things that I'd like to get done before winter happens. And I'm feeling a little bit of a crunch. And let me show you. So a couple months ago, if you remember, I had to dig up my septic system. That video wasn't viewed a lot because I think I uploaded it at a weird time. I had a big hole here and I fixed the pipe coming through and I had to uncover all my tanks. And when I did all this, I hit a pipe way back in here. Right now that pipe just has another piece of blue pipe cut over top of it. I'm gonna do a little bit better of a fix today. All this is just so if it was to get a clog between here and the septic, which is probably 12 feet away, now I'll be able to unscrew this little cap and put a snake down it. I just got this snake. I've used one before, but I'm gonna just, throw this one down there for fun. 'Cause snaking septic systems is actually like one of my hobbies. Really enjoy it. Perfect. Goes right down the way it should. I mean, if you don't enjoy this sort of thing, you're weird. It's so enjoyable. That right there, that spot that I just hit, that's where it clogged that one time. It's where the big old pipe and this newer plastic pipe, the new plastic pipe goes into it. So right there's kind of a little bit of a lip. You're not saying like, don't give me any lip. That's where it came from. It's nice having my own snake. My in-laws are super nice. They always let me borrow theirs if I need one. But I like to be a grown-up and have my own stuff. So now I got one. So this now will be how I access the clean out. That's about 2 feet deep, or maybe even 28 inches or so deep. if you're wondering. If you missed that video where I fixed all this, this is my old tank. The door of it was rotten and gone, so what I've got is a couple pieces of flashing. This is like aluminum flashing. I put that down over it, and then I've got a nice piece of steel here, which is 3/8 inch thick steel. I also poured a new concrete wall in here that's 4 or 5 inches thick all through here. And this piece of steel, as you can see, it bends and goes right around the tank. That way you can walk here now. And if I was to drive over this with my tractor accidentally in the future, I'll definitely do that probably once. I hope that the steel helps distribute the weight a bit. If not, I'll be buying a new septic tank. Now I just got to fill all this in the best I can, and I'll have to finish it off by hand because I can't, like I said, I can't really get too close to it. One thing that I'm kind of excited about is having in-floor heat on the new side of the basement floor. But before I technically have in-floor heat, I've got to hook it up. And man, did I plan ahead. I guess it's one zone because everything on this zone is all the same temperature. It's only got one thermostat. But anyways, it's 3 loops, and 2 loops, as you can see, they kind of go up and that way. Those are my bathroom floors, and I left the one on the right open, which is perfect because, well, that's where I'm going. I'm going that way with it. I've done this once before, but man, it was a long time ago. I hope I remember. Compression fitting is 3 parts. There's the ring that I'm doing a horrible job of showing you. That tightens. That actually is what creates your watertight seal. And this part, that goes into your PEX tube. That's the part that I'm having a really hard time getting apart on this thing. I'm going to bring that home. If you know, can compression fittings be used twice? Let me know. It's a dang sham if they can't be. Okay, so you put the one part into there, and that goes nice and, you know, seats up in your fitting here. I know you can't see exactly what I'm doing, but the tube goes up there with this one piece and the O-ring, easy. And then you put this little ring all the way up, and then you realize that you forgot to put the nut on, and you bring the ring and everything down, and you hope that it will move. Yeah, it does. So then you take it all off, then you put the nut on, because the nut has to be first. Then you put the ring, because the ring's got to be second. Then you put this last piece. Then you put it in. Yeah. Just like that, guys. It's easy. This might get water all over the place. One of these is going to get me wet, I would think. A little bit. Not too bad. I've got the hose just directly into it now, and it's flowing. And I've got just this one zone on, and she's flowing good. And yeah, I got a lot of water all over the place, needless to say. But we're making some progress. And so now, with this flow thing here open, I mean, I am filling that zone now. I mean, it is, I can hear the air coming out. The best way to know if it's all working too is simply to turn the boiler on, because now it's making hot water. This is my hot water side of it. I can feel all of these are hot. And I can see that they're flowing, which is nice. Those are adjustable. I may want the 300-foot loop to flow a little quicker than the other loops because it's bigger. It's a 300-foot loop. The other loops are like 220 feet each. But yeah, I can feel the hot water. That's great. The return is cold, as it would be, because the hot water goes through that whole cold floor, comes back cold. But everything seems to be working.
Woke up this morning,
Yeah.
with the sunrise in my eyes.
Spider, get in there. Here. What's in there?
Spider get in.
Oh.
Spider get in there.
There's no spiders in our house.
What about that one?
And to snake get in.
A snake!
Get in.
In that hole?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very small.
Got it.
It'd be a little snake.
Back the next day to check to see if the basement is warmer at all. And what has happened is what I thought was going to happen. The upstairs bathroom is where we have the thermostat, and I set it to 68. And right now in that bathroom it's 71. And that's mostly because that bathroom is super insulated. I kept the doors shut, and the window is south facing. So it gets a lot of sun in the morning, and it holds its heat really well. 71 degrees in that bathroom. The floor feels, warm to the touch, but because of that, the thermostat has shut off. So the upstairs floor is not on, and then obviously the basement floor is not on. That being said, the floor is about 65 degrees, and this other floor that's not heated is 55 degrees. Unless I'm willing to jack the thermostat upstairs to like 80, I don't think we're ever gonna feel like that floor over there in the basement is warm, and I'm okay with that. The only other way around that is to get a separate in-floor zone, put it on a thermostat down here, and run it hotter. And I don't think that's worth it. We never really intended the in-floor heat down here in the basement to actually heat the basement. We'll see. It's an experiment in the works. We have one other thing I'd like to share with you for this video, and it's outside. So we were driving here and we saw some free stuff on the side of the road. It looked pretty interesting, so we snagged it. We'll set it up the right way. You know what I mean? This side down. Okay. I hurt my back yesterday. Not working. I heard it getting Ellie out of the car seat.
I got it.
Awesome. So this was one of those things that we got for free. It's a really nice door. And even if we don't want to use it as a door, finding old glass is really nice. But we do like it. I'll show you up close. I think that's copper. I kind of noticed this. The old locking mechanism things are like circles. So, I mean, for free, you can't beat it. It's got two nice hinges on it. And the door itself actually is in really good shape. It's in better shape than the door that we have, that we're going to use for the front porch. It's an old piece of glass. It's really thick. Probably won't be able to tell on camera. It's super thick. We'll probably cut this up into pieces and use it when we need old glass, but just to find free old glass that's in a nice cardboard box. Free old glass is in a nice cardboard box. Next, I wasn't gonna grab this, and then I ended up grabbing it. We more or less want this for the frame. It's like an East Lake Adirondack-y frame. And then inside of it is like this random deer picture. And what it is an old rug. I'm like, who puts rugs in frames? People from upstate New York do. I mean, I picture something like this that was in like a great camp. One of those Adirondack great camps. That's an old rug.
It's an old frame too, I think.
It is an old frame. I want to get the rug out of there though, and I want to see.
See what it looks like?
Yeah.
What if there's treasure underneath that?
Well, there probably is. I'll end up breaking this glass, and then I'll need to use that glass to fix this glass.
Yeah! I'm right here.
Or over here, we escaped for a whole 5 minutes. Hi.
There's a spider.
Adirondack spider?
Yeah.
It's a very old rug.
I think it's just stuck on the varnish.
No, they put double-sided sticky
Oh.
tape. Or something along those lines.
Hi, pretty. I mean, it's not my style, but...
This is not your style? Are you sure? We're definitely putting this on our wall. Right when you walk in the front door. You're gonna see this. If anybody knows anything about this rug, maybe not this specific rug, but rugs like this, let me know. I don't see anything on it. Oh.
Made in
Italy.
Italy.
It's made in Italy.
Cool.
Those Italians are copying our Adirondack style. Do they even have white-tailed deer in Italy? They probably do. And then last, we saved the best for last. This is not a window that we're gonna repair probably, but again, just old glass and it was free. So let's go find a place to put these in the barn. Do you like that chair?
Oh no, more tour.
More chairs?
No, that.
Oh, you want that one instead?
No. That's other big one.
This one's big, better for you.
This one.
This one's good.
Not that one.
Aren't they the same?
No, that No, that one.
No, this is the one you said. You said this one.
No. This one.
Oh, that one? Okay, watch me get it. Watch me. You want this one, right?
Yeah.
Here you go. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No.
What?
This one.
That one?
Yeah.
It was a pretty weird weekend. I didn't really have a big plan this weekend. I do that after I finish something. I always...
You need a minute.
Yeah.
To transition your real.
Yeah. I was also thinking though that like as you're doing the major job and you don't want to do anything else, then all the little things pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to get them taken care of. So
That's a good point.
yeah. Getting the septic system done and finished is great. And getting the in-floor heat hooked up is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
We can keep an eye on that and see how good it works. Those two jobs, though, now have created a lot of other jobs. Like, I want to burn all that brush outside. And I really want to frame a nice wall over there by the in-floor heat zones. And get that insulated and kind of more finished looking. Alright, so that's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching, as always. Remember to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bunch of dirty-faced kids. Look at you.
Yummy.
Do you want to say bye and thanks for watching?
Bye, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. bye. Bye. Thank you watching video. Say bye.
And it's not ideal to have a connection because this is obviously one place that it can leak. But if this leaks, you know, this is going to be inside the wall that's here. So I won't see it. It'll be out of sight, out of mind. Which is really, I like that kind of stuff. The hose I have is probably the worst hose known to man. Stop that. What's going on? What's going on here? Yeah, 38 or 39 degrees Celsius. Whatever that means. It's pretty rich soil.
What'd you call this meeting about, Elspeth?
Mommy came in on me and go bed at bedtime and go downstairs to brush my teeth.
Oh, about going to bed and brushing your teeth?
And drink water.
Don't downplay it. It's from an Adirondack great camp. And it's got treasure behind it.
Oh, definitely.
Or a map to treasure, even better.
Let's go hiking.
Yeah, oh God, could you imagine go to Mount Marcy, take 10 steps left. I'd be like, nah, no, not doing that.